What is up, YouTube universe? Eric here, and I am bringing you a video today, Valentine's Day video. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Of attrition, Titanfall beta. Attrition is, in essence, team deathmatch for anybody who plays Call of Duty. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there, so you're familiar with what team deathmatch is. Attrition is basically whoever gets the most kills wins, or whoever has the most kills by the time the clock expires wins. What you're seeing me throw right there is called an arc grenade. It's basically Titanfall's answer to a flashbang. But the arc grenades are interesting in the fact that they blind pilots and Titans as well. They can be lethal, but it's rare that you get a kill with them. I love running around with a shotgun, but the problem with the shotgun is, in any other FPS game, is the range on it. So you got to be a little bit more wise when running around with a shotgun, but in my opinion, it's the best gun in the game. You see there that I just used my first burn card. I'll explain a little bit more in detail what a burn card is, but it goes unused. I unlocked it, but I did not use it, unfortunately. But the next burn card that I unlock, I will use. So I'll go in a little bit more detail about what they are after that. Your grunts are always so thankful. Every time you save their ass, they're like, "Oh, thanks, mate," or "Thank you, sir," or whatever they say. But when fighting grunts, they're a lot like recruit bots on combat training. If you guys recall from like the original Black Ops and Black Ops 2, when you play, they're just, as you saw, I just ran up and kicked that guy, and it was simple. So they're basically just a filler for farming points. So they can get a kill if you're hurt really bad and they happen to shoot at you, but that's about it. Grunts are really good for callouts, though. They will holler out if there's an enemy pilot anywhere around you, or a Titan. As you can see there, the melee attack is like this ninja kick unless you run up behind somebody, which I thought I was going to get that guy. I didn't, obviously, but if you run up behind somebody, it's an execution, and you snap their neck, and body's facing forward, face is facing you, and that's pretty cool. But the kick, I think they could have did a little bit more with that. In my Titan here, I'm using the chain gun, and I have the accelerator attachment on it. You can hear that it starts shooting really slow, but as I continue to fire it speeds up, and it's a plus minus kind of thing. If you can maintain long enough to get some fire going, then it really pays off. It totally pays off. When you're in your Titan, the pilots are kind of a pain because they're really hard to see. And they're always in some obscure place, like up on a rooftop or shooting out of a window. And as a pilot, when you're using your anti-Titan weapon, it's extremely powerful. It doesn't affect your shield, it affects your health directly. So that's something to consider as well whenever you've got a pilot locked onto you. So always be mindful of the rooftops and windows and things of that nature. When you unlock the damage core, after you get enough kills or you do enough damage with your Titan, you can engage the damage core, and it basically boosts the amount of damage that your weapons do, but it's only for a limited time. So for me, every time I get my damage core, I unlock it, and I've got no one to shoot at. But in the event that you're smart enough to save it, and you can start, if you're surrounded by Titans or whatever, you can unlock it and probably get yourself out of a sticky situation. my thoughts on this game, it's excellent. I think it's a game changer from the typical FPS that we're used to playing. Call of Duty, yeah, I mean, even Battlefield, it's on a little bit of a different plane. But I think it's much more fun. It brings a different dynamic in the fact that you've got robots, giant robots. Okay, doing a rodeo here. The pilot of this Titan had what's called electric smoke. You could utilize that in lieu of your vortex shield, which captures bullets and fires the bullets back at your enemy. It'll take out a pilot that's rodeoing, and that's what happened to me. Here I used a burn card, and I've got the Eva shotgun amplified. What this does is it takes it from a pump action shotgun to a full auto shotgun, and it's kind of OP in my opinion, but it's awesome. It's a lot of fun to use. When you're tucking close quarters, it's nasty, as you'll see here. It probably fires probably 3 rounds with a trigger pull versus 1 round and a pump, which is what the typical shotgun does. It really helps you get out of some sticky situations, that's for sure. So I recommend giving it a try. It's a lot of fun. This game is amazing. Yeah, I was tracking that pilot there as I ejected, but I somehow landed on a friendly Titan. You could rodeo friendly Titans and basically ride piggyback on them to get to where you want to go. I don't recommend it because every time I've done it, I've got shot off of it. But it is an option for you. As you can see here, my team won. There's an epilogue, which basically means the losing team has to get to a drop ship and they can evacuate. If you manage to get into the drop ship and evacuate, you get an extra 200 XP, which goes towards your unlocks. I'm used to the evac point being on one side. I failed, and I went running back to where the evac point actually is, and I didn't get there in time, so I decided to take out some grunts along the way, and I got a pilot there. But if you could actually destroy the drop ship with your Titans, that's where, right there, range. If I had an assault rifle, that guy would have been dead, but running with a shotgun, so I had to try to get up close. But I discovered that the pilots that do make it into the dropship are shielded, so you don't want to stand in front of them. They can shoot you, you can't shoot them, so be careful with that. That being said, shout out to Respawn. I think they made a hell of a game here. I'm really excited for the actual game to drop. I know the rest of the community is too, so I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on the game. Drop a like rating, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.